So welcome back. I have put a poll in my community thingy to see which one you all would like me to pick, whether it be the Crimson Fleet or the UC Diff. And hopefully, you know, hopefully I'll check it out and we'll go from there. Anyway, thanks for watching, and let's undock this thing and get the show on the road.
Releasing ship from dock. Done. We are now free to move among the stars.
However, I don't think that was that was my intention. I didn't need to release it from the dock. I needed to get in there, and so I wasn't thinking. Hey, that's a pretty cool looking ship, don't you think? This is the ship I stole. I'm already there, so let's go here. And then travel back. Yeah, it's a ship I stole. I'm really enjoying this pirate thing, yeah? I remember not to talk over the microphone, and because it says 20, I know I need to get some sleep. But I don't think there's room to sleep on this thing. Yeah, well, I'm not likely to do anything that needs 15% anyway.
Airlock integrity looks good.
Let's go. I want my ship back.
You came here voluntarily. That's it. You win the Nerves of Steel award.
And I'm glad you think so, Sam.
Well, well, well. Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me. Go on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here.
Every time I see Radley smile, I want to punch him in the face.
We're getting really close.
Yeah?
I think that survey might be a bit late. Because after this,
I always thought EHs were just pests.
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet.
Having your own
I won't deny I helped. Let's hope the compensation reflects that, huh? Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike. Sounds like you're on board as a true believer. I have to admit, the way things are going, I'm starting to believe myself.
Assuming we even get a cut. I'm still not convinced.
Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
Don't challenge Rod to five-finger fillet. His hands are just serious.
Reckoner's Corner.
I never, ever imagined I'd be in the heart of the Crimson Fleet.
Well, here you are. Where's the damn elevator? We got everything we wanted to get. So it's not like why do we still have to go upstairs?
Think so? Maybe you should have a talk with me.
I don't want to be.
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the ComSpike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
Should have taken the compliment, Rook. Dale doesn't give those out often. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Byaou is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine,
Yes.
are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have two of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. ComSpike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Genodyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their
forgot about
electrical
this.
absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
You damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away, neighbor. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent. She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward, we all split the cash.
I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
No. There is no getting along here. You are going to do everything she asks. Follow her instructions to the letter. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
You're not going to have much choice,
Are we
dude.
pirates or politicians? Sometimes it's hard to tell.
If I wanted someone to commit petty crimes and snatch purses, I wouldn't be asking you. Take it as a compliment.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place. I'd say don't keep her waiting, but chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us, so I want you focused. We are one step away from Crixus' legacy, and we cannot afford any screw-ups.
Talk to you later, dude. Have I been in here before? Yeah, I have, because that's where I got the book that gave me the information I needed. Oh, let's get the hell out of Dodge.
Need something?
Need to figure out where the elevator is. I love Sam's commentary. I will take the escalator or... My ship should be here somewhere.
Bulk grog is fine if you like cheap moonshine. Give me a new
I don't like cheap moonshine, so... What the hell is this?
Indicators are green.
Okay.
We're free.
That's my ship, right? Yep, that's my ship. Oh, I get it. That's why. There we go. Notice the vigilance is moving closer and closer.
Nice jump. We're right on target.
I noticed they have more ships.
Seals are locked and we are docked.
Oh, this is kind of pointless.
Everything looks clear.
There's been rumors of soldiers smuggling personal items into the station. You see Marines on agents.
Anything new to report?
You have permission to speak freely. It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process. But you did so with an abundance of stealth and restraint. That's exactly what we're looking for in a SysDef operative.
We put a lot of effort into it. Hard not to like this guy.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report. That all depends on what you brought back from your mission. Aside from your eyewitness testimony, I assume you have the usual evidence that could lead to her incarceration?
I can take it off your hands once we complete your debriefing, but at the moment, I'm far more concerned about the comm spike.
I don't have any evidence, but we'll see what you got.
Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem?
He sure has.
The conduction grid?
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Big mistake.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake. The fact that our common enemy owes its existence to the United Colonies, of course. It was the riot at the Lock, touched off by Jasper Crix, that inspired him to create the Crimson Fleet in the first place.
Thanks to your assistance, we'll be able to rectify that mistake, and Mast will authorize an all-out assault.
Of course I am, but it's a calculated risk.
If I survive that
You've
long.
already come this far, which makes you the most resourceful operative in SysDev's history.
If we move in and attack the fleet now, we might not have the resources to bring them down. In addition, they're holding all the tech you need to get to Crix's legacy, so the smartest move is to let you get to it and then bring it to us.
I'm confident that once Crix's legacy is in our possession, we'll get the support we need from my superiors to take the fleet down. All right, I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, be careful.
Okay, we should have gotten the rest.
What can I do for you?
She doesn't. I don't have anything.
Let me know
for her.
if you need anything else.
I've heard the technology in the station would make the FC surrender before we even started.
Let's go see who's in the brig.
Things were a little too loose under command.
There's been rumors of soldiers smuggling personal items into the station. I doubt it. UC Marines are way too disciplined.
The brig's pretty cushy compared to some places I've been. Not most, but some. I put a bigger target on my back? As far as I'm concerned, the brig is the safest place I can be. The second you drag me into some private room, you're basically telling everyone here that I'm a rat. Be careful around the fleet. They talk about family, but it's just a bunch of crap.
I didn't get anything on Huan, which means they're not going to be able to arrest her. That's sad. That's sad.
last night, totally worth the bruise.
Oh, I see. That explains it. I didn't. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Weapons are the same. Space, it's too many. Gotta go put all that stuff on a mannequin before I forget about it. Where are we gonna do that at?
Clamps released.
Oh, we know that if we put it there, we're gonna lose it, but we're gonna do it anyway. Hopefully they fixed it. I don't think so. I'm not taking the chance. Not with something I value. So we're going to go here instead. Well, at least they fixed that. The ship is showing up where it's supposed to show up. If you check the first few episodes, it didn't show up where it was supposed to show up. We have to move that. Remove it so it's right in the center. Let's spread these out just a little bit. So they're not bunched up on each other. And That, I believe, is the last one I'll be able to put down.
Not bad at all. You got a gift.
I didn't go that far, Sam. I wonder if it'll let me put both of these in here. Okay. All right. Well, I forgot all about all that first officer stuff too. Oh well. I know where I'm going to put all that first officer stuff. Why would I want that? I don't think so. I don't really want any of this stuff. Oh, no, that's not true. I want that. I think I might want that too. Now it's time to get rid of the books. Actually, it's not the books I want to get rid of so much as I want to get... No, that's not it. Oh, go back. Notes. I get rid of anything. I haven't read these things, so I'll keep them for a minute. Not a good idea. This stuff has to be in the apartment. So we're going to stop at the apartment. How much time have we got? Yeah, we got lots of time. Heads up to everyone. I used to have a house in Olympus, right? I decided that it was better to give it back to the bank, not knowing that I couldn't buy it back. And so when I did that, I lost it for good. I don't want to go to the lodge. I want to go to the residential district. I have all those resources on the ship. It should be fine.
I gotta admit, I miss the old girl, New Atlantis.
You do you? Let's go to Mercury Towers. Check into my apartment. It's time to get rid of all the excess stuff that I don't need. But I don't believe I can access the ship from Mercury Towers. Something they fixed caused that not to work anymore. I used to be able to. And because I know in the past the game has crashed when I tried to build stuff here, we're not taking any chances. Sam, don't get in the way. Don't get in the way. That looks good. What do I want? We're running out of aluminum. Okay. Let's read those three. Well, actually, we'll leave them where they are for the moment. Slates here. So, if I have slates in my inventory, they go here. Solomon's Adventures #1 is in that guy's house. Oh, she didn't take it, so and it doesn't say evidence on it, so. All books go in this chest. Let's read that stuff that we have on Neva first, so we can put it away. Oh, I did put it away, didn't I? Ah, well. Books. That's the stuff I got from his bedroom. Okay, so now we should only have stuff that we should only have the perk stuff. So we got Vanguard, Space Tactics, the Varoons. You see, there's a book in here somewhere. The Pickwick Papers. That goes in there as well. Should be no books. Should just be those papers. There's a book. History of Xenobiology. Let's run through them one more time. Make sure there are no books. Oops, there's a book. Jake and Emu. One more time until I'm sure there's no books. Okay. Now you can't access the ship. You used to be able to. You can't access the ship from here. So if I want to put the rest of the books away, I have to pick them up from... Let's see if I can access them from here. I thought I saw them. No, you can't access the ship from here. Okay. So if I want to put the books from the ship in here, I have to bring them with me. It's okay, I have a solution to that. I have a solution to that.
Right, Gumdrop? We're home.
Oh, pardon me. Was that your stomach or mine?
Oh,
What can I help you with?
Shut up. Then grab all the books from here. No, 84 of them. Take everything that's in here out.
Talk to me.
I wish you'd shut up. I can't stand the sound of your voice. Oh well, I know I should be off to Neon, but I think Neon's going to take a full episode. We'll get it started anyway, just... slates. It'd probably be easier to do the books first. I'm already here. Slates. Directions to stash. Sure, why not? Ecliptic communique 1 and 2. I wonder if that stuff would constitute evidence. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. Okay, these should all be books. These should all be books. They have no weight, so there's no limit to what you can put in there. The books, on the other hand, have weight. And there's 48 of them. Okay. That said, we still have too much stuff. What do we have? It should be down to 65. What have we got? The throwables have got to go. Something's not right. Doesn't matter because we can carry 305, but it's all that medical stuff, aid stuff we have. Bog's Grog, 3 heart. We have like way too much of that. We'll sell some next time we stop somewhere. 62 of them. They have no mass though. So that doesn't make any sense. What are we? Oh, those have mass. The trauma packs have mass. That's only like 4 pounds. 4 kilos, sorry. Okay, let's get the show back on the road. Sorry for the delay. Get the show back on the road before the microphone dies. This one's going to be costly. We should have gone and picked up some more powers before we went here.
Neon's got an energy to it like no other.
Webside's a bad place for tourists these days.
Sauvages.
Nice beat.
You looking to get zoned?
I'm looking for you. I'm not a tourist, so you can drop the act.
Oh, it's not an act. If you're looking to score some Aurora, we can talk later. But for now, since you're clearly the rook that Delgado sent, let's talk business. Save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously. Are you serious? You're just gonna completely blow me off like that? I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Byaou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech.
Benjamin goddamn Byaou is worse than the Crimson Fleet. I'm not even joking.
Cry me a river.
That's the way it's gonna be, huh? Fine. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Genodyne's facility in the underbelly.
Oh, you know what? I know what the answers to these questions are, but I'm sure you don't. What exactly is the power core?
Some fancy name the brain trust at Genodyne calls the room where all the power from the conduction grid is stored. Cute, right? Hey, don't look at me. I didn't build the damn thing. All I know is that the tech inside the place is valuable.
What's the underbelly?
Beneath your feet, genius. It's the lowest level of Neon. Genodyne and Xenofresh are down there, along with some of the finest cuisine in the city. I'm talking about Genodyne's main power plant for Neon.
Okay, I
All their
already knew the
cushy
answers
offices
to all
might be
that.
up in the trade tower, but the nuts and bolts of their operation are running beneath the city.
That sounds easy enough.
Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle. While you're inside Genodyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system. It's a simple side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it.
Delgado never mentioned anything about a virus.
That's because you're planning it for me as a favor. Genodyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brayson Bayou's office. It'll do the rest on its own.
This high-speed wireless data collection siphon should make the job a cinch.
It might be wireless, but you aren't going to be able to use it from here, genius. Genodyne's got their place locked down tight. But, as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Genodyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place. The catch is that Komiko's having a little fling with Benjamin Byaou. Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astral Lounge so we can celebrate. Nepotism gets him the job at Genodyne as their chief technician, yet the guy doesn't know the first thing about electrical engineering. They obviously invented the position just to give the moron a salary. One of the many poorly kept secrets in Neon. Frankly, I think he's such a screw-up. Benjamin Byaou stuck his ass in that facility under the city to keep him out of the limelight. Don't let Komiko push you around. She isn't as tough as she seems.
Nothing like a velocity after a rush.
That's what we're going to do. Optional thing. That should be interesting in and of itself.
Epside's a bad place for tourists these days.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
Oh, we need to go see him.
Got a problem?
Have you? Have you? You got a problem? I'd love to shoot you. All these people with attitude that can't back it up. Let's go to Genodyne. Should be quite interesting. Speak to the fellow behind the desk.
Yeah, what? Is this important? I'm really busy right now. Let me save you some time. If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. If you're here about the conduction grid tour, we shut it down a year ago.
I don't need a job. A tour would have been nice. Do you want to know what the conduction grid is?
See that big yellow thing that's draped over almost the entire city? That's the grid, or what the locals call the span. Besides looking like some sort of madman's modern art piece, it's actually the main source of the city's power.
I don't need a job. A tour would have been nice.
Well, like I said, it's shut down. Had to cut the entire tour staff too. Look, I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you, but I've got a ton of problems and no time to deal with them all. I'm afraid that things aren't going terribly well around here.
Okay, if you don't mind talking about it, I'm willing to listen.
I don't care if I'm allowed to or not. I'm happy to get this off my chest. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. And since then, we haven't developed a single groundbreaking innovation. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division.
Are you in charge around here?
Unfortunately, no. I'm in third on the corporate ladder. One step above me is Ayumi Komiko. She's the COO of the company. And then there's Kaito Harada, our esteemed CEO who never seems to be around.
The conduction grid is Genodyne's only product?
No, of course not. We still produce smaller power systems and backup generators, but nothing even close to the magnitude of the conduction grid. Genodyne needs to come out with something spectacular to put us back on the map. If not, we'll remain stagnant forever, or worse.
Sounds like you need a new person in charge of R&D.
You'd think that, right? The problem is that Bryson Byaou, Administrator Bayou's brother, is currently heading up the R&D division. I swear to you, the man doesn't know the first thing about power systems or electromagnetic technology.
Surely there are other scientists working at Brayson's side?
Of course there are. But so far, Brayson has suppressed most of their work through pure jealousy. Look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on, but I'm willing to take a chance. I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to Administrator Byaou, but I don't know if he can be trusted. What do you think I should do?
If you were worried about this company, then send that report to Administrator Byaou. Administrator Byaou is a dangerous man. Bury that report.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I've heard Bayou's killed people for doing less. What the hell was I even thinking? Hey, look. Thanks for helping me out with this. It's been on my mind for a long time. If there's anything else you need, any questions at all, feel free to ask.
Let's see. Why aren't there conduction grids in every major city?
That's an excellent question, and the answer for it is surprisingly simple. The conduction grid is only effective in lightning-rich environments. That's why Volai was chosen as its primary development site. Genodyne has always hoped to adapt the grid's absorption technology for other applications, but nothing public has ever been announced.
Can you tell me how
The span above the city is outfitted with a specially developed electromagnetic absorption system. When a lightning discharge hits the span, the energy is instantly distributed across the grid to prevent overload. The energy is then transferred through a series of polyphasic capacitors and rectifiers to ensure all of the negative and positive strikes are equalized. At this point, the energy is clean, and it gets stored in massive storage cells in Neon's underbelly, from which it's parceled out and used for power.
Where did Genodyne get its start?
Genodyne was founded in 2232 by the original designer of the conduction grid, Felicia Corbin. Working from her facility in Neon, it took her almost 25 years to get the conduction grid up and running. That was Genodyne's first and last major success.
May I ask you some questions about Kimi Komiyoko?
As long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble, ask away.
How long has she been your
I've
boss?
only been working here for a few years now, and she's been my boss the entire time. Well, the big boss is our CEO, Mr. Harada. But I've actually never met him. He lives somewhere in New Atlantis, I think.
Do you enjoy working with her?
She's my boss. She's fine, I guess. Look, like I said, I don't want to get into serious trouble. She might be a bit tough on all of us, but being responsible for Neon's power grid is a very stressful position. Sometimes that stress trickles down. Whoa. Okay, that's crossing the line. I can't discuss company matters like this. I'd like to think so. Maybe we can work something out.
This one is dangerous. What's the harm if you tell me?
I hope I can trust you.
You sure can.
Okay, listen. You didn't hear this from me, but I know she's up to something with Benjamin Byaou. He was in her office a few weeks ago, and they had some kind of shouting match. It got really heated until Byaou stormed out the door. I don't know what it was about, but I happen to know Miss Komiko keeps audio recordings of all her meetings in her safe. And before you ask, yes, I'll unlock it for you. Just don't tell anyone I helped, okay? Because I'm sick and tired of the corruption that's running through this city. People around here spend half their lives terrified about being backstabbed, and spend the rest of it planning on how they're going to screw over someone else. Something rotten is going on in this company, and one day, I hope to find out what it is.
That's all I wanted to ask for.
Sure, no problem. It was great speaking with you.
Don't stay in the elevator. We're going to. Actually, I need you.
Haven't met our CEO, Mr. Harada? Me either. He's never around.
It's a strange feeling, knowing you're living through some real history.
Wait here.
If you're sure you don't need backup.
I'm sure.
Are you supposed to be here?
You're still a human, right?
No time to chat.
Oh, pick up Sam.
Some folk never leave their hometown. Let's go then.
Are you lost?
What is that? Oh, that's what I should have done.
What? I'm working here.
important I had to come to the office in the middle of the night.
It's the numbers, Ayumi. I don't like what I'm seeing.
If you'd stop interfering with my company, the numbers would be better.
Your company? That's funny. I thought it belonged to Mr. Harada.
Give me a break. We both know you set up that identity so we could both reap the profits off the books.
If Genodyne was showing a profit, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
How the hell am I supposed to make a profit when all I have is your brother, the idiot, as my chief technician?
I'd choose your next words very carefully, Miss Komiko.
You don't want to pick a fight.
Raise the utility costs to your clients, cut some staff, I don't care how you do it. I want Genodyne's profit soaring by the end of the month.
Ranger?
And if I ever hear you talking about race like that again, well, I'm sure you can imagine the consequences.
Okay, let's settle this once and for all. Velocity or
Haven't seen
Chimera?
a leech in a while.
You kidding? Chimera.
Think the city
all
got 'em
day.
all?
Why do you think I'm...
Welcome. Please, make yourself comfortable. I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members' lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace.
By the third Chimera, you're floating on frickin' Cloud 9.
No, not this again. You people should leave her alone. What do you want with her?
I learned to mix a drink like that anyway.
Well, let's face it, some people...
Yeah, sure. Tell me another one. You debt collectors are low-life assholes. She's broke, okay? Now get out of my club before I get really pissed off and have you thrown into the street.
Wouldn't be the first club I was tossed out of. Even the third.
The Crimson Fleet? Oh my, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I didn't mean anything by it, really. Sorry, well, I worry about her. Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. I'm trying to help her out. But, you know, I have a business to keep afloat. If you want to talk to her, you can find her in the members' lounge. Of course, access to the lounge is going to cost you. And I'm not changing my mind about that.
That's a lot of money.
Excellent. Then here is your access key. Please let us know if anything in the lounge interferes with your comfort. You're always welcome here.
Gangs think they run this city, but I don't see people building statues in front of them.
Howdy. Yeah. What do you want? Before you continue, let me save you some time. If you're having a problem with your POW or a complaint about your rates, you need to contact our customer service department. Anything else? You must be zoned out of your mind, because there's no way anyone sober would say something like that. How the hell did you find that? It was Estelle Vincent, wasn't it? That bitch. I knew I should have kept that somewhere else. Here, take this pass. It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility. I'm warning you, though. Once you're inside, you're trespassing in a high-security zone. That means they shoot on sight. Good luck. You're going to need it. I suppose if I don't explain, a copy of that recording you found might end up on the next SSNN report. Okay, fair enough. A few years back, the previous CEO of Genodyne went missing. As the COO, I was next in line for the job. Instead, Byaou muscled his way into the company and gave me an ultimatum. Either back up his bullshit Mr. Harada identity, or I'm gone. I had no choice. But I decided right then and there, I was going to do whatever I could to take what was rightfully mine. If that meant seducing Byaou to tip him off balance, then so be it. Luckily for me, Mike has been incredibly understanding about the whole thing.
She must be very important to you.
More than you can possibly imagine. Micah is the only person in this godforsaken city that's kept me from going completely under. She doesn't want money, doesn't use me for influence or as a stepping stone to get ahead. She loves me for being me, and I love her for being the same. And when this stupid bullshit is over, and Byaou is 10 fathoms deep under Neon, we'll be there for each other. Forever. I just know this is gonna come back to bite me on the ass. I just know it.
No, it's not.
Pardon.
Not if I can help it. I need to be able to see him because he when I put him when I use the void form on him, there's no way to.
You're really going to walk on by and miss out on a chance to experience Euphoria? We have everything you
Why
want.
isn't this working? That's why. I need Sam to go back to the ship. So let's deal with him first. He's got to. Where is he?
Some folk never leave their hometown.
I think it's time we. Do you have anything interesting for me, Sam?
You read my mind. Here. Never a dull moment in your company. Take care.
Yeah, you can't come with me.
How's everything with you?
That's so misleading. Now, you got to be kidding me. Can't close it, can I? There, now no one can see me. However, hell of a ways to go.
Thought you could hide, huh?
Oh, it's you. I was wondering how long it would take you to get down here. If you want the encryption cipher, you're welcome to it. I just don't want anyone getting hurt. No catch. I'm not trying to trick you. You want the cipher? It's yours. At this point, I'd do anything to get back at my brother. He deserves everything he's got coming to him. You're kidding, right? My brother is Benjamin Byaou, the one and only. He's the administrator of Neon, and the reason I'm so damn miserable. I think you could safely say that most of Neon would agree. You know, I've spent my entire life living in Ben's shadow. Everything always works out for him, while I've been bouncing from one job to the next, barely keeping afloat. And all the while, he laughs at me behind my back. Thinks it's hilarious to make fun of his stupid brother. Like I wouldn't eventually find out. One advantage to being perceived as stupid is that no one takes you seriously. When I walk into a party, I'm instantly the resident social pariah. But my eyes and ears are wide open. I can't tell you the number of times I've overheard that my brother has spread amusing anecdotes about his stupid brother. That wouldn't do any good. For every scheme he's gotten himself into, he has a bulletproof exit strategy. Man's virtually immortal. You know what? I am sick to death of being pushed around. It's my turn to take control for once. The passcode for my terminal is GEN-41A18. That should give you access to the cipher and whatever else you need. I'm getting out of here while I still can. After you're done, I suggest you do the same. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, I'm at about, I don't know, a -8. I don't have the background for this electrical engineering stuff. Chief technician? It's ridiculous. Ben stuck me down here expecting me to work miracles. He didn't stop for even a second to think of the repercussions. That's so typical. All I need is one breakthrough, one, and I could shove this job right in his face. Damn, that would feel good.
I'm going to give him the EM weapon technology.
Holy crap. You might be right. I mean, it would take some time, but I bet I could figure it out. Huh. All this time I've been trying to develop something new, and it's been staring me in the face for years. Oh man, that is so like me. Thank you for giving me that kick in the ass I needed to get going. Do me a favor and don't tell my brother we talked. He, wouldn't like it.
Where's his terminal? He's got an emergency exit. Oh, we're going to run into. Well, I'll keep my mouth shut. You'll be pleasantly surprised. I wish I could just kill him here, but let's save it. I'm going to try. I don't have Sam with me, so there's no one to give me any problems.
Don't make my job any harder.
Things have gotten pretty bad in XIII lately.
That's not.
Ah, there you are. What kept you? I believe we have a lot to discuss. It's obvious you're here to meet someone. Fortunately for them, they rented this VIP room under a false name. I assume that same someone provided you with that clever little virus you installed into Genodyne's systems. All too well. You know, I should give credit where it's due. That virus is quite impressive. It will cost me tens of thousands of credits to remove. That's the last time I'll ever take the Crimson Fleet's capabilities for granted. Probably. But do you want to know why that's not going to happen? It's because I don't negotiate with pirates. They don't understand commitments or contracts. How to get the deal done with finesse. No. For your kind, it's only brute force and violence. Shoot first, take whatever you want, and ask questions later. That's not how I do business. Yes, I suppose I have become somewhat of a legend in the Freestar Collective. Look, I'm not here to debate. I'm here to make an offer. All you have to do is tell me who's profiting from the virus you've uploaded. In return, I'll let you leave the city alive. My dear friend, you couldn't possibly offer me enough money to offset the embarrassment that this has caused. I'm afraid you'll just have to reveal your source. Really? That's the story you're going with. Very well. There's a body that Neon Security is going to be discovering very soon. One with concrete evidence that links you to the murder. I'd say you have about 1 hour to leave this place before you have a price on your head. So, I assume this concludes our little arrangement, and you'll be leaving our fair city.
No, I'm gonna try and kill you first.
When you get back to the key, be certain to give Neva and Delgado my warmest regards.
can't kill him. What a shame. He should be dead. Oh, I want to get up into his apartment. Hold on a second.
The music is amazing.
Is he still sitting there? I can't pick his pocket either, can I? What a joke. He must truly be immortal. He must truly be immortal. I can't pick his pocket and I can't kill him.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
Wherever you go, realize that it's time.
Can't kill him.
Epside's a bad place for
17 minutes.
tourists these days.
Glad you're back. Sorry about the whole Benjamin Byaou thing at the Astral Lounge, but I didn't have much of a choice. Can you believe the nerve of that smug son of a bitch? The man is priceless. You're not the least bit concerned that he found the virus and figured out where we were meeting that quickly. Must be nice to be so naive. That might help you sleep at night, but doesn't do me a hell of a lot of good. Since Byaou flagged the virus, I can't risk accessing the system now. All that work I did trying to crack Genodyne is gone. Now I'm in a bit of a bind. The prep work for this job put me in deep for a bunch of cash, and I have no way to pay it all back. Well, a business partner of mine named Nyx was the author of the virus. Don't know if you know him or not. Then there's the folks I paid to keep an eye on Ayumi Komiko, a few of the guards at Genodyne. Like I said, it was a huge job. Honestly, I shouldn't be revealing my sources because that puts you on their radar as well. But hey, you asked. That's exactly what I had in mind. I guess you aren't such a rook after all. How much are you willing to part with? Wow, that's way more than I expected. I had no idea you'd be so generous. All right, I guess we're done here. Tell Delgado if he ever needs me for anything else. I've still got his back. And hey, you won't be hearing rook from me anymore. As far as I'm concerned, you're one of us now. Lifeblood of the fleet. If anyone tries to tell you otherwise, you send them to talk to me. Completely ruined? Nah. I was hoping it would stay on Genodyne's mainframe for the long term, but hey, at least it's already fed me a huge amount of data. Nix really knows what he's doing, though he charged me about 6 months' worth of earnings. With any luck, I'll be able to recoup my costs in no time. I hear things are heating up back at the Key, so I might fire up my bird and head over to check things out. Rumor has it that Delgado has some solid info on the Crix's legacy story he's been hawking for the last few years. If there's even a chance that it's true, I want to be there when Shinya Voss starts splitting the loot, if you catch my meaning. Tell Neva she still owes me a drink for our poker game.
No.
Docking complete. We're good to go.
The sad part is,
You have permission to speak freely.
Anything new to remember to turn in any evidence Excellent. Let me have it, and I'll upload it to our database. Benjamin Byaou, pride of the Freestar Collective. The authorities there have been trying to nail him for a long time. Bringing us proof that he's been manipulating Genodyne from the shadows is pretty tasty stuff. The FC will pay dearly for this. Good job. Find anything else? All right. Keep up the good work. We'll be here if you need us.
I wouldn't want to be there at mast when the commander has to explain taking the comm spike. This is all worth it.
sure my stuff is still there. That's still there. The gun's still there. Okay. The ship is finished. I'm not going to modify it again, so that should have been the only reason that stuff disappears, I think. We need to find Sam. Found you. Where's Sam? That's Sarah. Where's Sam? I found him. Nope, that's not him. Go up all the way up. See if he's up here. Not up here. One, two. 1, 2. Sam is not here. Where the hell did he go? Ezekiel should also be here. They're not, they're both unassigned. That's why he's not here. Okay, you need to fix this. So you need to, in order to fix this, you got to go to a port. I should have made sure he was assigned before I released him.
Nice. Clean set there.
Starport. But in his empty threats. That's from when we took that small ship. Actually, I think I'm gonna put it on the ship. I don't know why. Just somebody else to irritate me.
Is something amiss?
Buzz off. Actually, the fastest way to find Sam is to go to sleep. Oh, kiss off. Excuse my French. Keep forgetting to have this stupid microphone stuck to me. Get out of my bed, Sarah.
Hey. Okay.
What the fuck are you doing in my bed? Nope. He's not on the ship.
Yeah?
I don't know where those two idiots are.
I'm ready to make some waves.
There you are.
Hey, if you need something, happy to lend a hand. I was itching to travel with you again.
Okay, how much time have we got? It's time to quit.
Docking in 3, 2, 1, done.
Okay. And let's get off of this so that I know where I am when I restart. Okay. What does Neva want?
All hell's breaking loose, Rook. Delgado needs you in the repair bay with Jazz as soon as possible. Oh, that's hilarious. You're a real comedian, you know that? Now get your ass to the repair bay. Go!
Thank you. Now... Eye of the Storm. That should be interesting. Okay, we're gonna call it quits here. We'll pick this up. We'll pick this up in the next episode. Again, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, all of the whatever the neat things, and we'll see you next time.